Welcome to a brand new episode of Character Concept for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, where I present you with a level 1 character that you can use in your games, either as a player character or NPC. My name is Model 42, and today we take a look at Rena, a human Beastkin monk, and as usual, aside from her personality, I left her backstory blank so you can fill it with your own. Let's see what she can do. Rena is a level 1 monk with a class DC of 16, which is almost maxed for a level 1 character, and is very strong, quite agile, pretty tough, but not really smart or wise, and quite charming and sweet to be around. Though, even if she shows her wild side, as you can see on screen, she is still very pretty. She is not a very skilled character, only being good in athletics, but also quite talented in acrobatics, intimidation and performance. The rest is not worth mentioning, though I did choose crafting, despite her personality not show anything related with that, though I imagine she has either a natural talent for cooking or sewing, take your pick. With her limited intelligence, she is only able to speak the common language. She is not very perceptive at all, mainly focused on the here and now if you will, but has a really good fortitude and reflexes, with her training even aiding her with a decent will save. We also will see later that she got a little upgrade to improve her speed to 30 feet, which for a human, is very good and will allow her to move around the battlefield quicker. With 20 hit points, she has a decent potential for survivability. Which leads me to her combat stats, and since monks do not wear armor in most cases, she does not either, having a good, though not stellar 17 as her armor class. She is trained with simple weapons, but more importantly with unarmed attacks, of which she uses 3 different ones, each giving her a different damage type, which is really useful, especially against some low-level undead creatures. In her hybrid form she can attack with her jaws, which deal a bit of damage, while her fists both in normal and hybrid form are a better option. Her strongest attack is only available via another ability we look at later, but is called Tiger Claw. I know, very fitting and funny, but it also is a great attack, dealing her most damage and also inflicting 1d4 persistently damage, which is amazing. So as you can see, she is quite capable of surviving and defeating foes. When we look at her ancestry, humans do not provide much, but because she is a Beastkin, she gains the ability, Change Shape, which we look at in a moment, and we took the human ancestry feat, General Training, Choosing Fleet, which increases her movement by 1 space or 5 feet, which is amazing. I wanted to use something from the Beastkin heritage, but sadly, nothing fit my idea, so we take one of the Beast General fits in the game, because humans can do that stuff. Because of her background as a gladiator, she gains the skill feat, Impressive Performance, which allows her to use the ability, Make an Impression, with performance instead of diplomacy, which is useful, since she is quite decent in that. From her monk class she gets the ability, Flurry of Blows, which we will look at in a moment, as well as Powerful Fist, which increases her fist damage to 1d6 and negates the -2 penalty of making a lethal attack with a non-lethal tray unarmed attack. This also counts for our other unarmed attacks, like Tiger Claw, so this is very good. As her class feat which owes Tiger Stance, I know, hilarious, which we look at very soon. Almost immediately in fact, but first, we look at Changed Shape, which is a single action, to switch between our human form and our Beastkin form, which is a mix of our human form and the animal we have chosen, which is a tiger. This also gives us access to our jaws attack, if we are in our hybrid form. Both forms have a determined and persistent appearance, do not forget that. In our case, we only see her hybrid form, so feel free to use any artwork you like, as long as it fits her ethnicity, which you can, of course, change. A monk also gives her the Flurry of Blows, which is a single action attack with the Flourish and Monk trays, and allows you to make 2 unarmed strikes, using your normal multiple attack penalty. Should both these attacks hit the same target, you combine the damage before checking for resistances and weaknesses, which is cool. Because this is amazing action economy, you can only use this ability once each turn. But hey, at least you also got the Tiger Stance from our class feats, which you can also activate with an action, and you can only have 1 stance active at a time. This gives you access to the amazing Tiger Claw attack, but also has a great side effect. If your movement speed is 20 feet or more, which it is in most cases, should you use the step action, you can step 10 feet instead of 5, which is huge. We are very strong, so it is easy for us to carry a bulk of up to 8 without penalty up to a maximum of 13. Amazing, but we only carry 1 bulk and 1 light. Despite our inventory being quite full, that will most likely make us the pack mule of the group. But hey, training is training, am I right? In our purse we find 19 copper and 15 silver pieces, and we have equipped fine dancer's clothes and Felena priest jewelry, which is worth and paid for with 2 gold pieces. Other items we carry are a backpack, bedroll, belt pouch, 10 candles, 10 pieces of chalk, a compass, flint and steel, a mirror, rations for a week, a wooden symbol of Felena as well as a religious text from her teachings, soap, 2 torches, water skin, fine clan training gear, a warm winter fur coat of brown colors, ordinary white robes, and a fine golden nightgown. Now for the most important part, her personality and what makes her tick. But first, the basics. Rena is a human with the rare Beastkin heritage of a tiger, which means your DM has to give permission if you want to use this character. She has the gladiator background, is a monk of medium size, and has the trace human, humanoid, beast, and beastkin. She is of neutral good alignment, wanting to help people if she is able to, but when it comes to certain laws, she has seen the good and the bad, though she is very faithful to her goddess, which is Felena, praying to her aspects of martial training and femininity. Since she is born Virisian, again you should choose a human artwork that fits that Romani look, but you can switch her ethnicity if you desire. She was born in a hidden clan cave in Virisia, where an old and forgotten underground monastery is giving a place to hide and live in peace, though she has begun to travel the world, satisfying her 19-year-old desire to see the world. Being a female makes her faith stronger. When it comes to her sexuality, however, feel free to choose what you want. My characters are in most cases bisexual, just to keep their options open, and because they are, with 1 meter and 75 centimeters, or 5 feet 7 inches, she is taller than the average woman and weighs 61 kilograms, or 134 pounds. The 10 points in personality I always choose to build the core of what makes her, have a wider mix this time, having chosen 2 points from humans, 2 from Beastkin, 2 from the monk class, and added 4 of my own. I talk about this method all the time, since it works really well. Don't believe me? Then let us see what her personality is like, shall we? First up, she is wandering the world, seeking to understand what her place is. She is still young and unexperienced in many ways, so that makes sense. She also loves her family and will show the same gratitude and respect to her friends she meets along the way, like her comrades in training. Being raised among her own, she is not scared of the animal inside. She embraces it as a part of who she is and enjoys the feeling of strength it provides her, though sometimes, especially when she sees something she hates or cannot help, she struggles to keep the beast quiet, wanting to rip something to pieces, which makes her isolate from most people during her travels, though will open up if she sees others as friends. She has a strong regimen of training she fulfills, but also meditates between 1 and 2 hours each day, using her simple robes, chalk and candles, praying her mantras to find inner peace. This she needs, since her travels might bring her into contact with slavers and people that are used against their will, both things which she absolutely despises and that challenge that inner peace. When she is performing her mantras, she usually can be heard throat singing them, which can be very calm and soothing for others, as well as herself. When she is training, she usually wears the robes of her clan, which enable her movement to be unhindered, and other martial artists might recognize these robes, though not the clan or symbols on it, shrouding her in a bit of mystery. Lastly, she is a child of 2 worlds, being half human and half beast, but she embraces her hybrid form not only more than her human side. She believes that the beast is her true self. And those are only 10 points, which can easily be improved with some of your own, as well as a deep backstory to make a truly unforgettable character that is also very fun to play and upgrade. If you want to get the PDF version of this character, just hop on over to my Facebook, for now, and after a friendly hello, I will send you the character you asked me for free, for your enjoyment and fun. If you accept my friend request as well, you can interact with me easier and also see when new videos go live as well. At this point I want to thank you for watching. Please leave a like to help this channel be recognized, or if you just love the content and want more, definitely subscribe if the last one is important to you, and write me a comment what you think about this character and how you would use or play her. See you in Valerian, my friends, and stay safe.